Um, Hello, how are you? Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Have I seen you before?
Oh, hello.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, I hear.
My name is Mike. Nice to meet you. What is your
Nice,
name?
nice to meet you too. My name is Dasha.
Dasha. Okay. And
Yes.
Dasha, where are you from?
I'm from Ukraine. I'm from Kiev.
You're from Kiev. You were in my class before, weren't you?
Yes, I were in your class 2 days ago, maybe 3 days ago. I cannot remember.
Okay. What was the topic again? It wasn't it about shopping malls, or what was it again? Do you
Yes,
remember?
yes, yes. We spoke about shopping.
Ah, okay. Okay, I understand. Okay, now I remember. So today's topic is about fast food. Obviously, I'm in Kiev. You're in Kiev. I see a lot of fast food. How many McDonald's do you think there are in Kiev?
Uh, yes, we have McDonald's. We have many McDonald's in Kiev.
How many? Do you know?
I don't know. Mm, maybe 100, I think.
100.
Yes. Because
That's
we have McDonald's near, far from every metro station and mm, and in every malls.
in every mall. There's a McDonald's.
Yes, and in every big shopping center and business centers.
There, yeah. Obviously, every metro station almost has a McDonald's.
Yes.
That's crazy. Well, okay, so McDonald's, was that the first fast food outlet that opened up in Ukraine?
No, but it's very popular.
What was the first fast food? McFoxy or McDonald's?
I don't know because I don't eat this food.
You don't? Okay, because a lot of people, they don't like it because they say it makes them fat. Are you from Kiev? Are you born in Kiev, or are you from another city in Ukraine?
No, I'm from Brovary. It's 20 kilometers to Kiev.
From Kiev.
Yes, yes.
What do you think of McDonald's? What do you think of this nasty food? What do you think of it?
I think it is bad food because when you eat this food every time, you may be very fat and without attractive figure.
Maybe. Do you know anyone who eats McDonald's regularly?
Mm,
Any friends?
yes, I think. Yes, I know. Yes.
And tell me about these people.
These people doesn't have. These people don't have attractive figure. They are a little fat, not
A
fat,
little, okay, so a little bit of fat. Okay.
little fat, and she doesn't, and they don't like normal food.
You mean what's normal food for you?
I
Borscht?
I mean soup, borscht, and fish, meat, milk, fruits, vegetables, nuts.
Not okay. I understand. Like normal food. Normal food.
Yes, yes.
Hey, who? Oh, hey, it's you. It's you and Mike. Yes, of course. Uh, how are you? Как дела?
I'm fine, thank you. How are you?
You're in a new room. I see bright lights, and you're in a new place. No?
Yes, today I'm alone at home.
Aha.
And I'm here.
So wait, just make sure your microphone, because sometimes I have my microphone on the the speaker on the max. Just make sure your microphone's a little bit louder so everyone can hear you. Or I'll put your microphone a little bit higher there. All right. So today's topic is about fast food in Eastern Europe. So what do you think? I mean, okay, where's the closest McDonald's? How many How many villages do you have to go past to see the first McDonald's?
How many villages with McDonald's? I don't know any villages with a McDonald's.
Really? You never went into a village and saw a big M? Big Ronald McDonald, no?
No, I didn't see McDonald's in a village.
Okay. Which cities?
Not in Russia.
No. Which city closest to you has a McDonald's? Is there any close to you?
Only Krasnodar. It's about 100 kilometers.
200?
Ну, как там, сотня.
100, he said. Stop.
100.
Yes.
100. So you got to go 100 kilometers for a Big Mac. Okay, interesting.
No, I'm not. I don't eat it.
Okay, so you know what? A lot of Ukrainian people, I agree with them. They tell me they don't eat it. Why don't you eat it?
This food is bad.
We know that. Well, okay, but give us more detail.
Because it's difficult, hard.
It's dead food.
It's fat.
Well, cow is dead too. You know, you eat
It's
it.
dead food.
So, you've never eaten at McDonald's before?
I ate.
I ate.
Yes. I was in St. Petersburg in last year, and I was in McDonald's.
Just once?
And one in Krasnodar.
All right. So you said you were working in St. Petersburg, correct? No?
No, I didn't work.
You visit.
I was a tourist.
Just a tourist. A tourist in St. Petersburg from Russia. Okay. And so you went to McDonald's, and was this? How often do you go to McDonald's? Once a year? Every 5 years? How often do you go?
Me?
Yeah.
Once in my life.
Once in your.
Wow. No, I'm kidding. I don't go to McDonald's very often.
Once a year.
Once in 10 years, maybe.
Once in 10 years. And how old are you again? 20? No, you're 6. No, you're 18.
Tomorrow was my birthday, and now I'm 18 years old.
All right, so in 2 more years you can go to McDonald's, right?
No. Okay, ладно.
So what did you order from McDonald's? Is there anything special? What did you like about McDonald's? Did you like anything there?
I don't know.
Did you ever try the ice cream?
No, I drink milk cocktail.
What?
Shake?
Ну, молочный коктейль, не знаю.
Milkshake.
Okay, a milkshake. Okay, all right. And Dasha, were you ever at McDonald's before? I don't know if I asked you that.
Yes, I was in I enter McDonald's many times. I like coffee in McDonald's.
Just the coffee, because a lot of Ukrainians tell me they like just the coffee there. Anything else you like?
And ice cream.
And the ice cream.
Yes.
Mm.
When I was a student, I went to McDonald's many times.
You mean like once a week?
Yes, maybe once a week, twice a week, because there is free Wi-Fi and very tasty coffee.
Okay, so you don't order food. You're just a coffee person, correct?
No, I don't. I didn't order the food.
You don't order any food there, all right? So if McDonald's didn't have Wi-Fi, would you still go?
Yes.
Like that, all right. So why is it like places? What other restaurants do we have in Ukraine? What else? So I counted McDonald's and McFoxy. Anything else? Did you see?
Yes, McFoxy we have, and we have Kickers, Швидко, Mr. Snack.
Mr. what? Mr. Snack?
Mr. Snack. Yes.
What does Mr. Snack have?
Mr. Snack very simple to McDonald's.
Okay.
But sandwich more adoption for Ukrainian people.
Like what? Borscht?
No. Sandwich consists of tomatoes, cucumber, and ketchup, mayonnaise, and salad. What? Maybe eggs.
Eggs. Hey, did you see that McDonald's hamburger they had? It was a Ukrainian McDonald's hamburger. Did you see that?
No, I didn't see.
It was like, you know that bread, the dark bread? I don't know how to say dark bread, but it had dark bread in it. It had like...
In McDonald's?
Yeah, it was like a...
Yes,
they called it...
yes, I see dark bread in McDonald's. It was Ukrainian weeks in McDonald's.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. And it was supposed to be a Ukrainian sandwich, but it still tasted like McDonald's, so it was not really that good. What about in Russia, Vane? What else do they got there? What did you see?
In Russia, it was it's called Russian weeks in McDonald's when it was dark bread. It's called Russian week.
What did they have?
No, they had brown bread of hamburgers and another. I don't know. In Russia, there is McDonald's, KFC, or Subway.
KFC. You said KFC.
Yes. And in St. Petersburg, very popular restaurant is Теремок.
Who? What?
Теремок, блинная?
Да.
Is this in Ukraine too? No.
No, when I was in Moscow, I went to Teремok.
Describe, what is this? What is this?
This is a little cafe like McDonald's. But there are many blini.
Only blini.
Only blini.
What is blini?
You don't know?
I don't... Blini in English.
И так и будет.
Ну да.
But Yvonne, where are you? I need help.
I'm here. Wait.
It doesn't matter, really.
Blini and tea and coffee.
Wait. Pancakes.
Pancakes.
Yes.
Pancakes.
Pancakes. P-A-N. Okay, like, sweet and sour pancakes? Like that kind of thing? You know, like some people like sweet.
In Teремок, pancakes with anything, with meat, with caviar.
Caviar? Okay, no, I understand. What about KFC? Have you ever been there before?
No.
What do you think of KFC? What do you think? You think it's poison too?
I don't know.
You don't want to try it? No? And Dasha, when did KFC open up in Ukraine? It was like a year ago, wasn't it?
Repeat, please.
KFC, Kentucky Fried Chicken. It opened up about a year ago, didn't it?
KFC?
Там продаются разные вещи, только с куриным мясом. Типа Макдональдс, только там только куриное мясо.
In Kiev, I couldn't. I don't know. Maybe. But in Kiev, there are many not fast food restaurant, but quickly food restaurant.
Quick food, shawarma.
When you take the food, when you buy the food and go to the table and eat from 5 minutes, maybe 10 minutes. There are some salads or borscht soup or vareniki.
Oh, you
ravioli.
mean? Sorry. You mean like at like they have at Pozata Hata, like that kind
Yes,
of stuff?
yeah, like Pozata Hata, Drova, and so on.
Prepared food, we call it. You understand do you understand what prepared food means?
Yes, prepared food.
Prepared food. Vane. Понимаешь?
No.
No? Wait.
Ну, типа еда, которая, как бы, ресторан быстрого питания, но еда там готовится как суп, борщ, типа такого плана, что-то, салатики, там, блинчики.
I don't.
Now I understand.
But I don't consider fast food the same because I think Like the stuff at Seapole, you know, you buy, you take home. I think that's even healthier than something at McDonald's per se. I mean, there's more calories. Like Vane, do you watch your calories? Do you watch what you eat?
No, I don't.
Yes, I do it.
I do. All right. So, for instance, what are some things that you won't watch? I mean, you won't eat.
I eat soup, vegetables, fruits, nuts.
That's the good stuff. What about the stuff you will not eat?
I don't eat in McDonald's cakes and such candles and fat food.
So why do people fried food? Why do people go there then if it's so bad?
Why people?
Why do they go there if it's so bad? I mean, if you know, sometimes I go to Frashatek, right, just to use the washroom because there is no other washroom right there. So it's so full, it's like McDonald's is going out of business. Why do you think there's so many? Why is there so many people there? Are they just there to use the washroom?
Why there are many people in McDonald's?
Yeah, it's like full.
Because it's very popular in. It's very удобно.
Useful.
It's very useful.
To make you fat?
To make
someone fat.
Maybe McDonald's have a very good promotion.
What's the promotion? You come to us, we give you free toilet, or what is the promotion?
Ah, you think so? Okay.
How many times do you go to McDonald's? Do you go there often?
Maybe once a year.
Why once a year?
Как правильно сказать? Maybe no, ни разу, как вот, я не знаю. No one.
No one.
No once.
No one.
Ни одного раза.
Never. Не вспомню. Never.
No one, what, no
No,
one?
never. Maybe.
Never. Maybe never in the year. Можно так.
You mean this year? But if you go like, so wait a minute, you go once a year, correct?
Yes.
Once a year. So why once a year though? What is your reason? You just don't like fast food in general?
А как, кто знает, как сказать, это случайно. It's случайно.
Accident.
Accidentally. Вот так вот, да?
Suddenly, maybe.
Accidentally.
Okay.
Then,
Sorry?
accidentally, случайно.
Okay, accident. Miguel, you look for the M. The McDonald's M you look for, right? Vane. Now, okay, people where you live, do you say they, you know, because there's less fast food, right? Are they more healthy people, do you think? Or do you think, are they, you know, big and strong like a horse? Tell me.
In McDonald's.
No, in your village.
What about my village?
Are people strong like a horse, or did they eat healthier? I mean, do you notice a difference between those people in a big city?
In my village, people are stupid.
People what?
Stupid.
People are stupid, you said.
Yes.
Okay, they're stupid, but do they eat healthy? I mean, are they more healthy because there's not fast food there?
Yes, maybe. But they go to cities, to towns, and they eat bad food. I don't know. Maybe we are more healthy than city people because we have not these restaurants. But maybe not.
Okay. No, in Russia, would you say there's an obesity problem?
What problem?
Obesity. Do you know what obesity? Dasha, do you know what obesity is?
Obesity.
Big, very big, veliki one.
Very big
Very big.
Big city.
No, person.
person. Obesity is very fat.
understand. There is not a lot of fat people and not a lot of big and strong people. Ordinary people like everywhere.
So why do you think you don't have an obesity problem like in other countries? Why do you think so? Why doesn't it exist?
I don't know.
No idea? Dasha,
No,
what would you say about Ukrainian people? Do you think there's an obesity problem there, or do you think people are getting thinner or smaller or
No,
bigger?
I think our people is normal, not obesity. But there are many big people.
Do you think this is genetics, or people are heading to McDonald's? What do you
No,
think?
I think it's genetic.
What about in the village? Do you know? Did you ever live in a village before? You know any people who lived in a village?
I have been in the village, but there are many big and strong people because they have many work at the yard, at the garden maybe, and they are very strong. And they eat only natural food.
Wait, they eat not only raw food. Is that what you said?
They eat only natural food.
Yeah, not processed, not processed. So why do you think? I mean, don't you think we should be learning from other countries and maybe educate people better to not go to fast food? What do you think? Should there be some sort of education? Is there any education at all? I mean, Dasha, are you in university or?
No, I'm work now.
You're working? Were you in school? Was there any education about fast food or nothing at all?
When I was at school, I liked McDonald's food.
No, I know, but education. Did they teach you anything about the dangers of going to fast food restaurants, or no? They never did that.
I didn't.
Или нет? Преподаватели рассказывали про еду?
No, это пытаюсь сказать. No, I didn't touch about McDonald's food, about fast food. I read articles and many interviews.
Okay. So you could say I wasn't taught in the education faculty or education field about like McDonald's and stuff like that. What about Vonnie? Did they teach you anything about school about fast food, of how to eat properly, or they don't do anything like that?
no, they didn't.
Okay, so no education. What about for Miguel? Miguel, did they ever at school? Did they ever teach you about proper nutrition?
No, I don't. I don't speak with teacher for this
Topic?
topic. Yes.
Do you think they should? So we don't end up like, a lot of America, because America has a big obesity rate. Do you think they should teach people about proper nutrition? Wait, I'll say, do you think they should teach not children, but people in school about what to eat properly, how to eat properly, nutrition? You know the word nutrition?
Nutrition? What is it?
Nutrition. Nutrition is like the nutrients from food.
Okay.
So what?
I don't understand.
Nutrition. Maybe I'll use a different word. But what do you think the educational system should teach students something? No? Healthy eating?
In America, it's very actual. Teach about food because there are many fat people.
So you're saying they teach in America about nutrition?
Yes.
Well, I don't know. Did anyone hear anything? Yvonne, are you here? No, Yvonne's not here. Because the thing is I guess people in different countries, maybe I can't point out a particular country, people eat too much. I don't know. I don't know if it's the same. Like for Bonnie, would you say you eat too much? Do you have a limit?
No. I don't eat too much.
Why do you do? Why do you not eat too much?
I think no. I don't want it.
Are you scared of becoming fat?
No, I'm not.
All right. So what I'm trying to talk about is maybe, so because I think obesity is a big problem. Obesity leads to heart disease. It leads to cancers. It leads to people having heart attacks. It leads to people being so overweight that they can't get up from their bed. Did anyone see that news video of where the one woman, she was so big that she could not get out from her bed? Did anyone see that?
Yeah, I saw.
Can you tell us about it?
No, she was so big she couldn't stand up from her bed, and she needed to help of some men to get up. She couldn't move. She was so big.
Yeah, she was so big. What did they have to use to get her up? Do you remember?
No.
They used a forklift.
Forklift?
You know what a forklift is?
No.
What is it? No.
It's that device that picks something up like this.
Подъемник.
Кран.
But
That's pretty big to pick up a person like
My
that.
teacher of chemistry
Погрузчик.
is as big as she.
Really?
Yes.
How does he get into the door?
I don't know.
You must have big schools.
Now, yes.
What about the elevator? Do you have an elevator in your school?
Elevator?
Yeah.
lift,
Elevator, lift.
Lift.
No, I have not.
It'd be pretty difficult, eh? To get them up there. That's crazy to have someone so big like that. Well, what about like a lot of people in America? They say, well, hey, it's not our fault we eat this fast food. It's the company's fault. Do you blame the person or do you blame the marketing? Dasha.
repeat, but I can't understand.
Okay, so a lot of people who go to fast food, they don't blame themselves. They blame the marketing. They blame like the McDonald's billboards. It says, you have to come here. You need to buy me. I'm calling your name. What do you think? Who's to blame here? The person buying it or the marketing?
Person.
It's a marketing.
So when you see some marketing, does that make you visit that fast food outlet, or do you have some self-control then?
I control myself. I can't go to the McDonald's because
Not just McDonald's.
or another fast food restaurant because it's very. I'm scared that I was fat and.
I will be fat.
Yes, I will be fat and overweight. Overweight.
Okay, so you can control yourself. Why can't other people control themselves? What's the problem? Why can't more people be like you?
I think people have some problems with himself.
Themselves.
Yes, and they don't know what they can to do.
They don't know what to do.
What to do, and maybe it's the big problem.
I think
Control himself.
Themselves. I think it's because fast food is too cheap in countries like in Canada and America. I think so. Do you find Vonnie, do you think, for instance, when you were in St. Petersburg, was McDonald's expensive for you?
Yes, it was expensive.
How many? Don't tell me in rubles because I don't understand. I was going to ask in rubles. But it's a lot of money for a lot of Ukrainians. I mean, it costs as much as what it does in America. I think because it's cheap, people will buy it. It's cheap food. In America and Canada, that's my theory there. But I think in Ukraine it's expensive, so maybe that's why people don't buy it. Do you agree with me?
Yes, I agree. McDonald's is very expensive in Ukraine because, for example, coffee costs $2. Coffee cappuccino, 20 hryvnias.
20? What's it? Really? Last
Yeah.
time I checked for a srednia, it was 15 hryvnia for medium.
15 medium, but a large coffee costs 20 hryvnias.
Oh, okay. I don't get. Okay, now I know what large is. All right. So you think in Ukraine, if maybe it was cheaper, more people would be buying more junk food?
People buying it because McDonald's is a brand.
Just because of the brand.
Yes.
What about Domino's Pizza? Vane, Domino's Pizza. No Domino's Pizza in the village?
No.
Have you seen this pizza before? Get the door, it's Domino's.
Domino's.
Domino's. Domino's Pizza.
It's the largest chain in the world, yes?
Yeah, the most horrible ujus
Delivery.
pizza in the world. Who has tried Domino's Pizza? Anyone?
I tried.
Okay, Miguel, I want your opinion. Tell me. Tell us your story.
I think if you want to eat, you can eat always. You see what you see.
So, what did you think of Domino's? Was it tasty for you?
It's a normal, not bad, not good.
So in the middle.
Yes, it's in the middle.
What about Ukraine pizza made? Like, do you notice a difference between pizza that's not is like Ukrainian company that makes it? Do you notice a difference between the big American ones and the Ukrainian ones? Because I found Domino's, it was plastic. It tasted like plastic food.
I don't know because I have never been in Domino's Pizza.
You don't want to go. You do not want to go. Don't
Want to go.
Yeah.
But I know many restaurants with good pizza, like Mafia and Mamma Mia.
Very, very expensive though, yeah, but yeah.
Very expensive, but it's very tasty.
Yeah, so I don't know. I mean, why did Domino's even open up if we have good pizza here? I'm kind of curious, like why would they even open up here? What else is going to be coming up? Because who knows of any other different Americano brands? Anyone else know any other fast food in America? For instance, I know Jack and Jones. Jack and Jones. No one heard of Jack and Jones?
No.
No.
No?
I know some fast food restaurant, Subway.
That's not fast food.
Not fast food, but
Tell us what it is.
not fast food.
You know, tell us what Subway is.
I don't know. I read some article for Subway.
What do they make?
They make some
Sandwiches.
foods for people who situated in Subway. I don't know.
So, well, it's I don't know why they called it Subway, but it's just sandwiches. You know, big.
Sandwiches.
Big ones.
Sandwiches.
Yeah. No. And so, Ivani, do they have a Subway in Russia?
Yes.
Have you tried it?
I was in some way, but I didn't buy anything.
Why did you go then?
I don't know, I just want to buy something, but it was big pandemonic, and I go out.
I went out. I like it because you get to customize everything. Everyone likes to customize what they put on their sandwich as well. What about Miguel? What else? Do you know of any other restaurants in America? Not restaurants, fast food restaurants in America.
American.
In America.
In America, I don't know.
No one else knows?
No.
Any others?
No.
A&W.
I have not variants. Yes.
You don't eat fast food, right? You don't eat much. You try to you try to stay healthy, correct?
Yes.
At least you try. All right. So some pictures. Look at some of these pictures here. What do you think of this?
One second.
It's a bad food. Food.
Well, what is this? Tell me about this picture. What is
It's yellow color and fat color.
You think it's real?
No, it's plastic.
Plastic food.
It's plastic food.
What? That's exactly what people eat at McDonald's. It was a joke. It was just a joke. It was. I think kids would maybe play with it, you know, as a souvenir. What about this picture here? Hold on.
What do you say? Like, okay. Second.
Oh, it's bad food.
Why is it bad? It looks delicious.
It's look very terrible because I don't like food who eat yellow colored.
I don't like food that has yellow color.
Maybe you don't like yellow color. You know, also.
What do you see that's yellow? I see the bun is yellow, the cheese is yellow. What else do you see yellow?
No, but I like cheese.
Okay, you like cheese. So why don't you like this one?
It is. Oh no.
Bonnie, have you seen a hamburger like that before?
It is not tasty.
Well, we don't have 3D Skype, not Skype, 3D Google Hangouts, so I don't know if you can start to try. All right, Bonnie, what do you think of it? You think that burger's too big? Is it too big for you?
For me, yes.
Have you seen anything like that in Russia?
No, I haven't.
I think it would be banned. And Miguel, what do you think? What's your impression?
I don't know how the people, how people eat this.
They need a big mouth.
So big, very big.
Yeah, that's. If you look at the one hamburger at the bottom, it looks like a McDonald's cheeseburger. All right.
Yes, yes.
But comparing, like, that's like maybe two or three cheeseburgers, like right there. That I don't know. I mean, some people can't even eat a cheeseburger because they just can't eat that much. And one more picture here. Second.
It is fries food, not very healthy.
None of it's healthy. That's why it's fast food. That's why it is. So do you think this is...
What it is?
What is it? It's, I don't know. Maybe someone else knows. Anyone else what we call these French fries? No? Nobody knows? Vonnie, no? No
What is
idea?
the question?
What?
What is the question?
What do you call these French fries?
Call? Какое название или как?
Да.
Maybe it's как free, как картофель, кстати?
Potato.
Potato free.
Katoshka free, yeah, but this is the type. It's curly. We call it curly fries.
Okay.
You know? Do you know what curly means? Curly fries, like curly hair. You know how people have curly hair?
Yes.
Or curly. Do you think this is healthier than the last one, or do you think it's the same? Bonnie, what do you think?
No, it's bad too, like in other food.
Which is healthier?
What food is healthy?
Which one is healthy? The second, the one before, or this one?
Maybe first picture.
Why?
Plastic.
Yes. You will die quickly.
So you would never eat this?
Plastic food? No, I don't.
Okay, all right, okay. And Dasha, which one do you think is more healthier for you?
The first pictures, because it is plastic food and it is only toys.
Mm-hmm. And Miguel, which one do you think is the healthiest?
Maybe a second picture.
The second one's healthiest? Why? What's your reason?
I don't know. I see only in picture, and I see.
Well, what about kids? I mean, a lot of kids who go into McDonald's, right? I'm always there. They go there because of the toy. I think that's wrong for kids to be at McDonald's. I think kids, for them to learn properly, they should not be in fast foods at all. And the toys, it acts as a lure, like a bait. Do you know what a lure is? Anyone know what a lure is? No, nobody?
Lure is...
I don't.
Okay, when you go fishing, right?
It's приманка, да? Соблазн, прикорм.
Соблазн, привлекательность.
When you go fishing, you attach a lure. Why do we attach a lure on the fishing rod? Why do we do this? Does anyone know? Nobody knows? We do that so the fish come for the lure. You know, it could be something shiny. It can be something like a worm. A worm. All right. It could be a lot of things. All right. So kids are being lured because they're attracted to the toys. What do you think, Dasha? What do you think of that? Do you think McDonald's should have toys to lure children, or do you think they should not have this type of stuff?
I think the toys is a worm for kids, but kids have her parents, and parents must рассказывать. Told their child about this, about McDonald's, about fast food, and after that people, I think, can't go to fast food restaurant.
Because obesity rates in some countries right now, they're at one out of 4 kids are obese now. 1 out of 4 kids. So one person out of every 4 children, they're obese. So it starts somewhere. I don't know. It's a lot of sugar too. You know, sugar. There's a lot of sugar in cola. There's a lot of sugar in there's a lot of salt. Salt causes high blood pressure, right? And I know in McDonald's French fries, they add the salt like this, like it doesn't stop. So a lot of that, causes a lot of stuff. But do you really think the stuff in fast food, do you think it's real or do you think it's fake? Money. Do you think it's real or fake?
Fake? What?
Do you think the fast food, like the hamburgers, the vegetables, do you think it's really full? If it's real or do you think it's fake?
I don't know. I didn't think about it.
You never thought about it.
No.
So explain how does a hamburger last for 4 months and not go bad?
Oh no, it's in a month it will not be bad. You can eat it in a month. It will be good food. It's do not.
What is it? Superfood? Superhuman food?
No, it's chemistry.
It's it's additives added to their. Did no one heard about the pink slime used in chicken? No one heard about the pink stuff. Nobody heard about this at all? Miguel?
About what?
Pink slime.
Pink slime.
Pink slime. Okay, can you write it? Pink slime. What is it?
Крем какой-то.
You know those chicken nuggets? Chicken. Those chicken nuggets at McDonald's. You know those chicken. It was they used this pink slime. I have actually. You know what? Really quickly, I have a picture here. They had a pink slime to use it to make this stuff, and a lot of people they didn't believe it at all. And here's a picture right for you. You can tell me what do you think of this? Here's a picture. I got it right here. 1 second. Dasha, what do you think of this?
About pictures?
No, I just posted it. What's the first thing?
What is it?
I thought it was a snake.
It is snack.
Look like ice cream.
It does look like cream, maybe.
I thought at first it was pink ice cream from McDonald's. Bonnie, what did you think it was?
I won't say.
You won't say?
Yes.
So that's your chicken McNuggets.
Chicken McNuggets.
You know the katoshka. You know the stuff that.
Oh, it is frozen things.
Yeah, fried stuff. Yeah, the fried. When I'm talking about.
I have never eat these nuggets, chicken nuggets, and all nuggets.
So how do you go from this to this? How does that? I don't understand. To me, it looks like a chemical experiment to me. I don't know. Well, what do you think in 50 years, Vani? Do you think in 50 years do you think there'll be an obesity problem in Russia, or do you think everything will remain the same?
Problems with fast food.
So you think there'll be more fast food? Obviously, there's going to be more fast food, correct?
It will be popular, like now. People will eat it. Yes, they will eat it and they will not stop.
So they're going to look like the Nutty Professor. Remember the movie The Nutty Professor? No one remembers that movie.
Ah, yeah, I remember.
Yeah, they're gonna be okay. So you think people are gonna get bigger?
Maybe they will not be so big and they will stop, but not everybody.
Dasha, all right, Dasha, what do you think? In 50 years, how do you think the Ukrainian population will look like? Do you think they're gonna be bigger, or do you think they're
Population?
the whole population of Ukraine?
People will be sport looks like very strong and not big but not small, not tall. I think people won't look like.
To look like?
Will not look like.
Will not look like what again?
Will not look like. Не поменяются.
Okay, so they won't look like a big cow.
They will look like healthy.
Okay, so they'll look healthy. All right. Okay, but do you think we should ban some fast foods or limit the amount in Ukraine? Look how many McDonald's we have. How many in the subways? It's like they follow you. You think they should be banned or less of them?
I think there are many another restaurant in Ukraine, and it will be grow and grow.
It will grow. Okay. All right. I don't know. Maybe we'll see a Chuck E. Cheese. You never know. Hopefully not. And Miguel, what do you think? What will the population look in 50 years?
Population of people?
Yeah. Do you think people are going to be big and strong like a horse, or are they going to be skinny? Because due to fast food, right? Because obviously there will be more fast food in the country.
I think the people was
People will be.
people will be strong.
What are you saying? They're going to go to the gym?
I think the food was making in technology, in chemistry, like pink slime and как подобное, кто знает,
Like.
and look like this, and it а как позволит, не знаю,
Well,
Allow.
sorry?
Или let.
как?
Allow или let. Ну, не знаю. Let him.
We'll let him or them.
В общем, the technology let let make a form of people.
So the technology will let people have a form.
Yes, yes.
So
Maybe right now McDonald's make people fat, and in the future the technology will make people another form.
we'll see. It'll go back and forth, like the Nutty Professor, you know?
Yes, yes.
The Nutty Professor.
А как таблетки? It's like таблетки, кто знает? Таблет?
Drugs.
No.
Drugs.
It's like it drugs. You can lose your weight when you eat it.
Well, that depends on what we're talking about here. Yeah. Yeah, but you know, like, I think a lot of people, especially I know in Canada, they spend so much on weight loss, you know, drugs, that if they ate properly, and they wouldn't be going to Kentucky Fried Chicken 3 times a week or every day, they wouldn't have these problems, because they spend, I don't know, like in America, I read it's like $35 billion a year for weight loss.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a lot of money. But there is an old saying, you are what you eat, and it should be a reminder that, you know, what we put on our systems or what makes us. So, you know, we kind of hope that people learn from that, because I don't know. I look at some other, not cultures, but societies I look at, and I'm like, I don't want that to happen. You know, I don't want to be that. Remember the movie Big Mama's House?
Yes. It's about policemen.
No,
It's about a man who dressed in woman.
yes.
Yeah, he was a policeman.
And he was thin and strong,
Yes.
and he make with his body, fat body.
He made himself fat.
Yes, you may.
What was the name called in Ukrainian? Do you remember the name?
До большой мамы.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there you go, Big Mama. Everyone knows Big Mama. Hey, but that's true. What I seen in Detroit, that was true. So there's everyone's warning, and it's just because people don't eat healthy. That's the whole reason. You know, people are so busy. They're so busy. You know, like in one place in Canada, you know, to buy tomatoes, you don't have to cut them now with a knife. They cut them for you.
Cartoon?
So what?
You say cartoon?
No. Tomatoes, pomidor, right?
Tomato.
They cut them for you now in the supermarket.
really.
They cut. They cut.
Катерезы.
Yeah, yeah. So that's how lazy, you know, as you can see. So, and like now, in a lot of supermarkets, you don't have to make the food. You put it in the microwave for 5 minutes, and you got your supper. You're good to go. You got bazata hata food now.
Yes, yes.
That's crazy. That's crazy. That's unbelievable. Anyways, that wraps up. It's actually 10 o'clock. You know, it's time. It's that time again. So I hope everyone enjoyed. You know, a little bit of fast food, a little bit of insight. You know, again, if you want to see more fast food, just go to another country where there is more fast food. From my experience, I got sick of it. And to be honest with you, when I was in Canada, I never went to a McDonald's. In fact, if you go to a McDonald's in Canada, it's dead. Nobody goes there. People go there just to have cookies. So they have a nice fireplace there, you know, to see the fire. So I don't know. That's my suggestion if anyone wants to see that that kind of horrible food. So, any questions for me at all? Vane, Dasha, anything you maybe didn't understand and you want to have some sort of clarification?
Just not popular topic in our countries.
For now. For now. You wait till you see Jack and Jones in Russia. You wait. It'll be everywhere.
Maybe.
You wait. Because everyone said, remember the first McDonald's in Kiev? Miguel and Dasha, if you don't remember, it was in Luganska station. There were so many people there, people dressed up in nice suits. And they dressed up in suits.
Suits.
Honestly, to go to McDonald's.
McDonald's.
I remember when I was at school, and I went to McDonald's because because all people went to McDonald's, and we had some excursions in McDonald's because it was very popular.
The only excursion I had was at Puzniki. I accidentally went into the corporate office, and Babushka stopped me. Babushka, no, this way you need to go, because in Puzniki there's the corporate and the McDonald's restaurant next to each other. So I went to the wrong door by mistake.
It is the best McDonald's was.
Yeah, maybe. Anyways, it's 10 o'clock. I hope the next lesson. What is? I'm pretty sure. If you want to check for the next lesson I'm probably. I think I might or not might be on Sunday. Just double check. I think it's about renewable energy or another topic. You're just gonna have to check for yourself. All right.
Okay.
All right, everyone. Have a good evening.
So long.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Bye.